Today I spent the day with my client DFL filming a whole load of different content, and as you'll see, we covered quite a bit. We did some talking heads, some educational content, as well as some podcasts with some of the team. And what I wanted to speak about on the voiceover is the benefits of batch filming, which is my favourite thing to do with clients. So rather than trying to find a time every week or every month to film 1 or 2 pieces of content, it's so much better and more effective to dedicate one day to getting as much as humanly possible. Obviously the edit will come when it comes, but just to have that content so that when I need to, I can jump to it is amazing. It creates a lot of consistency. We can plan the content in advance to make sure we're covering a load of different topics and get different formats as well, because even today as well we were shooting like LinkedIn content, so it wasn't necessarily just for YouTube or corporate side, it was also for their personal brands as well. And it just takes a bit of pressure off, because sometimes when you're filming it's like, oh, we need to try and get another day in and you need to come prepared with this and come prepared with this. It's like, no, just spend a day pre-filming just to get everything down what you want to cover, and then the day of filming you can just figure it out from there basically. And it just makes such a difference, because at the end of the day the goal isn't just to film like a shed load of content, it's also to film the right content. So going in with a plan is obviously always preferable. So yeah, one filming day can literally give you weeks worth of content, so that's exactly what we were aiming to achieve with DFL. Hello guys, so I am at DFL offices and we are shooting a podcast, which you would have seen. We're actually shooting multiple podcasts, multiple videos today, just to try and get as much content as possible. And then we were chatting about season 2 and what that looks like now that the space is built. So there's still some more things to do. I think there's lighting going up on the ceiling and then sort of a behind bit here, and then some acoustic panels because it's a little bit echoey. But apart from that, it's just nice to have a space that's fully fit out for shooting. There's enough space for me to be over there without, I used to trip over all the wires. So yeah, it's a good day so far. I've been here for a few hours, got another few hours, another couple of meetings and a lot of content to film. I think I might try, depending on time, I might try and grab Richard and jump on a podcast, which then I will switch over to. So I will catch you later. Hello everyone, so we actually ran out of time in the office because there was a lot of content to shoot, but thankfully I got a lift in today, so I've actually got Richard here, so I'm going to pick his brains even though it's 3:30 after a long day at the office, and literally got in the car and said to him, do you mind answering some questions because I need to actually get some content for the vlog. So he's thankfully obliged and here we are. So all I wanted to chat through is how you think the first season of the podcast went.
God, what a question. So hi guys, thanks for having me on your vlog, I guess, Amelia.
Of course.
How has the first season gone? It's been a whirlwind. I feel awful because I'm not looking at the camera, but
that's fine. We've got to drive, we've got to be safe.
It's been a whirlwind, and if there's one thing I could take away from it, it's be brave and just do it. And the reason I say that is, Amelia, you and I had a lot of conversation around it at the back end of last year.
Yeah.
And we were too busy trying to perfect and curate this amazing thing, when actually one day, like all crazy business owners do, I just went, no, we're doing it, let's go, let's roll. And I can safely say I think it has been massively rewarding to see industry feedback to us saying, oh, it's been great to see something different, and the passive brand awareness it's created has been fantastic. So I think, summing it up, it's been a whirlwind. We went to 3 different locations like we were talking about today. Yeah. We never thought we'd take it into a live environment, and we did, but it was...
I want to do that again.
Yeah, 100%. I don't can't go down that rabbit hole of ideas and brainstorming for season 2 that we did earlier. But yeah, it's been the best thing we've done. And for those that know the podcast, it's called Built by People. The human interaction has been a massive element of what we've tried to get across with it. So in a world of digital technology, anyone that's thinking about anything when it comes to content and piece interaction. Capture it, do it, roll with it. It's the best thing we've done this year, but hands down.
I think, like you say, it's like the just do it. I think whenever anyone's thinking of like starting a business or creating a product that they've thought about or starting something within their business, i.e. the podcast, you're the king of coming up with an idea and being like, fuck it, let's just give it a go, and everyone's looking at you like, and bearing in mind as well, how many people are in DFL?
Currently there's about 26.
So there's 26 people within it. So if Richard goes to them and is like, by the way guys, we're starting a podcast, a lot of them would be like, why are we doing that? What's the point of it? Blah, 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 blah. Richard doesn't care. He just goes for it because he knows that there's a greater good, which, as I've said before, is my favourite type of client. And from that, there's been, I think this season so far, there's been 750 streams. There's still a couple of episodes to go. So hopefully by the end of season 1, that'll hit
We've got to go
1,000.
Right?
We got to hit 1,000.
So go and watch it.
Go and watch it, yeah. I'll link it down below or something. And then, just while I've got you, because might as well.
Yeah.
Best things about running a business, in your opinion?
In my opinion, and this might seem a little left field, the best thing about running a business, for me in DFL, is being able to actually make a change to the people we employ's lives and our clients. And I know that sounds a bit silly, but my early career was in a massive corporate multidisciplinary engineering consultancy, and you were very much a number in that. But at DFL, when I'm working with the guys and you get to know what makes them tick and what their passions are and how you can support them in their development and stuff, seeing them guys develop and flourish is definitely one of the highlights of running your own business. And the flexible working schedule, because it is 3:30 and we've left early. That is the greatest element.
That is ideal.
But the downside of that is I'll feel a little bit guilty and I'll be working at 6 or 7
I was going to say, there's always a shitload of work then to go back to. So we're not done for the day, do not panic. And then on the flip side of that, I should have started the other way around because then we'd finish on a positive. I'll try and think of something else. What's the worst thing about?
Leave that to me. I can flip a negative into a
perfect.
positive.
Go on then.
So the negative, because it's happened recently, is when them great people you train up fly the nest.
Yeah.
Because you have to do it all over again, and that is hard to take sometimes when you create some really great team members. But you have to respect that they're going through their careers and they're looking to progress and stuff like that. So whilst it's a negative that we have to keep retraining people and bringing the next generation through, the positive is, aside from running a business from the pure fact of making money, you know you're building a business and you're bringing future professionals into the industry you work in.
Yeah.
So as hard as it is, I have a wry smile on my face knowing they're still within our industry and developing and moving forward. So I guess that's a negative, with me trying to be a positive on it.
No, I like that. I agree with that. Obviously, I've not hired yet, but I feel like I would be a little bit... I'd take it personally when people left, but if they're moving on to something that is going to then develop their career further, then it's kind of like you've done your job at that point in their journey, right? I think that's it, to be fair. I'm going to let him focus on driving, get us home safely. But that leaves me to focus to you. Thank you so much for watching the vlog. It's been a short one. I just thought I'd do it in the day so that I actually got something out. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.